The Rondo RATT, designed to go fast anywhere. Welcome back to Life Without Number, where we talk about bikes, fitness, adventure, all for us over 45s. But today we're going to talk about the Rondo RATT. Not the Rondo RATT, which is perhaps the better known gravel bike from the Polish brand, but the Rondo RATT, which is their all-road, all-terrain bike. Now, full disclosure, I work in the bike industry and Rondo are indeed one of my clients, but, it's a big but, I'm not going to be doing a ride review because that would be misleading. All I'm going to do today is just give you an overview of the bike and yeah, if you like it, by all means, ask some questions and I'll answer as many as I can in the comments below. Now, with that said, let's get on with telling you about the bike. So this is the Rondo RATT CF2. CF stands for carbon fibre. There is a CF1 above it in the range, which has a slightly higher spec of componentry, and carbon seat post, carbon bars, etc. But the CF2, I believe, offers good value for the standard of components that you get on the bike. Now, for the eagle-eyed amongst you, the two things will stand out about this bike, or at least the first one I hope stands out on film, and that is the paintwork. It is stunning. Now from distance it just looks like a black bike, but up front, up close I should say, there's an awful lot of fleck in the paint, and the fleck really pops. I mean, it's a nice bright day today, but so I'm not quite sure how well it's going to come out on camera, but hopefully you can see the nice pop in the fleck. It really does stand out. The other thing you will have noticed, probably, is I'm not a giant. These are slightly smaller wheels. So these are 650Bs. You can put a 700C in here with a maximum tyre clearance of 38mm. But on 650Bs, you can go up to 47mm. And there's a few reasons why they've gone with 650B as standard. First of all, a little bit more responsive, certainly in an urban environment or something like that. A little bit stronger, because out here in the wild of Wales, the tarmac, frankly, is in worse state than the gravel roads. So having slightly stronger wheels, certainly for a heavier rider like me, is quite beneficial. And obviously it does allow you to have up to a 47mm tyre, as you can see here.
Elsewhere, the CF2 spec features Rondo's own branded alloy handlebars, that distinctive looking Rondo stem, and an alloy seat post. The wheels are also Rondo branded, but are very high quality and built for strength, as previously explained. The GRX group set is in 2x configuration with a 4630 chainring up front, coupled to that 1132 10-speed cassette at the rear. All of this is topped with a Selle San Marco saddle and Vittoria Terreno Zero tyres, which are surprisingly grippy in 47mm size. Moving down the front of the bike, here we have the Rondo Twin Tip carbon fork. This is a variable geometry bike, as most of the Rondo range is, and it's called a twin tip because, as you will see, there are two settings at the bottom of the fork, one in high position, one low position. Set in the low position, you have a head angle of 72.2 and a 72.9 in the high, and the seat tube angle is 73 in the low and 73.7 in the high. Now, all that's left to do is to get out there and enjoy it.
So now you know all about the spec of the Rondo RATT CF2. However, the one thing that stands apart from pretty much most things on the market are the looks. It's a distinctive looker, and I'll be interested to hear your feedback. Looks are obviously very subjective, but I'll be interested to hear what you think about it in the comments below. Ask any questions, I'll be happy to answer as many as I possibly can. Now, as I said earlier, I do work in the bike industry, so I just want to quickly pick your brain. And if I was to perhaps take you as a fly on the wall to behind the scenes footage of bike industry events, trade shows, things like that, would that be of interest? If so, let me know, and I'll probably drop them in amongst all the other fitness and event stuff that I do on the channel. I should just add, okay, this is from a client, but the majority of the products I feature on the channel and use on the channel are bought with my own money and are not clients. I will always be upfront and say if a product is from a client. So yeah, I think that about sums it up. So anyway, I'm Mark, that was the Rondo RATT, and this is Life Without Number. See you next time.